Hey guys, Boy here. As y'all know, we got the update maintenance a couple days ago now, right? Got a Monday. Uh, the downer is the update doesn't come till tomorrow, so no update maintenance tonight. But the bonus is we're getting a decent amount of new stuff. So of course we're getting Rishi Lapley, Ram and number two in the Infinity EX Hero Fest. We'll go over all their stats here in a little bit. We're getting the first anniversary event, part one, Dawn of Rakram. Uh, Login bonus for the anniversary. The first one, first login bonus. We're getting the new giant boss, the ice giant. He's. I don't have like a huge breakdown for him because the breakdown for him on game site is all in Japanese, like picture form, and I could not be bothered to go translate all the images. But anyways, his gimmick is he has like a cup. It's basically two bosses. He has a mini boss on him that rides him, like a little like what do you call him? Goblin, and he'll throw the goblin will throw stuff at you. The boss does decent amount of damage, ice damage and stuff. The big way to get through this is just like GS's guide has you use Narum, Kite, Fen, and somebody else. I forget who. But you poison him. You do some poison damage to him. Mess him up. I'm pretty sure you have to poison him in Awakening. I don't remember. He's not that hard. He's not as hard as a rag. He's about as hard as Plant, probably. So as soon as I get more stuff and I remember, like kept decent translations, I can make a guide for him. And we're getting pack sales, of course. You know, they gotta make their money. So I just pulled it all up on GAM's site for all the unit info and the equipment info for the event. So we'll just start off with Awakening Rem. Rem is getting awakened. Look at her fucking art, dude. Her art is amazing. I can't wait. I was not expecting her to come so early. When I saw that, I about jumped out of my seat because my magic team's going to be completed super fast now because we have Melia and Rem. So, sweet. But her stats stay relatively the same. She has some bonus HP and stuff like they all do. Her true art is 2500 dark attribute magic damage. If the enemy is light attribute, her mystery damage is increased by 100%. So she does 50,000 dark attribute damage. It has 3,000 break power. Her art animation is similar to Melia, except she doesn't pause time like Melia, but she does kind of like spawn a bunch of purple meteors in the sky, and they all come raining down. Her art, of course, the defense power 35% down and stuff like that. I don't remember if her skill gets it. No, it's still 50%. She has the new level 90 passive. Magic damage of all ally 15% up. Um, so you get 5 more percent on her magic damage, if I could type that well. Now, of course, if you know how Rem is, her healing, you can run, I forget the name of it, Fen's Monocle, I'm sorry, like, Parnimo, I can't, fuck it. But if you run that every 5 seconds, you're getting a heal. So every time you use an equipment, you get HP recovery for your team. So it's pretty good. Of course, Ram is pretty freaking awesome. Her, if they get the buff, her rework, it's going to be buffed. And they haven't updated it here. Or did they? I don't think they did. No, I think it's base 15% to 25% now or something. But her buff gets buffed. I gotta go fucking to my JP account at some point and do it. I'll put it in the comments or something. I don't think they updated it in her description. If you guys don't know, some of these guys have descriptions on how to use them when they're good. Anyways, move over to Lapri. Lapri's a new unit. No, I'm not gonna call her Lapley. Okay, fuck that. It's Lapri to me. I think it's supposed to be pronounced that way. Anyways, when you read it in Japanese to English, it sounds like Lapri. Anyways, I don't know where the fuck they got Lapley from. Like, so whatever. Of course, she's a fucking waifu A1. She is pretty awesome for a water unit. She is used in 421 a lot. She can be your budget zoning for new comps because of the double 5-star support slots that she has. But she has an interesting mechanic, and we'll get into it here in a second. Her true art is Misfire, 27 450 water attribute magic damage. When 8 golden boats are released, golden boats are her interesting mechanic we'll go over. For 12 seconds, the enemy's defense power is 100% down. Uh, Resets her count of golden boats, break power 3800. Her art, massive magical damage, 11 4 450. Skill CT of all allies 30% up for 12 seconds. Water attribute units is 30% up. So of course she goes well in water mono teams with Gaia and stuff. Her skill is 1000 attribute water magic. She releases 2 golden boats. Additional magic damage are released. Depending on the number released, it gives up damage. And I think that's part of her passive, or if it's just calculated into her skill. But she can have a max boat of 8. So every time you use skills, she gets 2. So like generally what you do with Lapri is you skill, art, skill, art, skill, art until you have 8 boats. You kind of either got to keep track of her art or not her arts, her boats on screen, or keep count of the number of times you used her skill to know if you can get the max effect of her true art. I think it talks about it right here. Release the golden boat here and after referred to as bid. 2 of each of the time skill activation up to 8. When there are already 8 built skill activation, attack by bit is done immediately. Blah blah blah. At a time of normal attack, the bit which is being stuck performs a skill attack with different power according to the number. This just increases her damage with the skill. So it's kind of like Rayon EGR where they get a self buff every time they use their skill, except her buff goes away every time she uses True Art. Kind of like how Leon is. You know, how Leon builds up her count, and then when you use True Art, it resets her count. When the 8 bits are stuck, a special additional attack is performed that starts 5,000 instead of 1,000. So it's pretty good for skill damage. When you have all 8, you can even always just use art and skill. It depends if you have a crit in team or not, because defense now doesn't matter if you have crit. But overall, she's really good. She's recommended A tier. Her skills, she gets equipment CT 15% up, and she gives natural mystery gauge recovery, which is already good. And then she has a level 85 resistance, level 9 combustion, which is burn resist. So she resists burn by 90%, so she has 90% chance to avoid it, and it shortens the burn for 90%. I wish this was a team buff, because my god, you would never have to get burned. But of course, she has 2 5-stars support slots and 1 4-star recovery. I forgot to go over Rem's Awakening Souls, fuck me. But she uses 5 Ice Drag, 4 Machine Boss, and 4 of the new Ice Golem. I think Rem uses 2 Zombie Dragon and 1 Emerald Bird. So yeah, that's Lapri. Lapri's a decent pool. Number 2 is number 2. I don't even think I really should go over her, but whatever. She'll be used in some meme teams because people are assholes. Her True Art 2200 Endless, crit rate, around 100% up. Art, light attribute, damage, innocent, 1700, 15% absorption of the boss mystery gauge, blah blah blah. You know what I mean. Level 90 passive, new passive, basically. Mystery gauge increases all stats up, AP recovery, ability level up, effect resets due to the increment, no reset, maximum status 5. I have no idea what her abilities are. She is complete shit. I don't even care about understanding her. She's Garbo. She's the worst She's the worst awakened unit, and probably the worst unit in the game. Of course, we all know her slots. If you care about awakening her, 2 Ice Drag, 1 Rag, 3 Chaos. Or Caverns of Darkness. Now, Reshell is a fire healer. If we again get the reworked version, which I wouldn't do that, we wouldn't, because they've been giving us all the recent reworked versions. She was just reworked like last week or something like that on JP. She's actually really good now. I think this is all of her updated stuff. Maybe not. I think it's 25% up. No, it's 20% up. Her true art is 28,800. Fire attribute physical damage, 20 seconds. The all stats valid fire attributes is 20% up. So, this is a 20% up stat boost to HP, attack, and defense, in case you don't know what status up is. Moreover, it is 20% on yourself. Burns the enemy with high probability. Break power 3700. So she burns with high probability and she heals because HP status up counts as basically a dot effect heal, where not a dot effect heal, not a heal over time. What is the instant heal? Basically, I can't find the words right now. I was speaking a lot of French earlier today, so English is not that good. Um, so yeah, so it automatically increases HP by 20% as soon as you cast it. So she casts it, and it's like a heal instantly, kind of like how Phoenix Wings work. I've explained this before. I can't explain it now for some reason. Metal loss. Hurt. 15,500 fire HP physical damage. Burning enemies with high probability. Meg Force 2,500. Pretty good. Never gonna use it. Skill 2,300 fire HP physical damage. If a 2% HP recovery to yourself. 900 break force. Level 90 passives. Tolerance to earth attribute 20% up. Mystery damage 20% up. Overlap. I don't know why it says overlap notification between 60 and 90. Maybe you can stack it. I don't know. Crit rate 100% up when the enemy is burning. So you can use her in Plant Boss. You technically still need to feed her because Cleanse just easier to use plenty in 3 minutes. But whatever, she gets a crit when burning, so that's nice. Her slots is 2 5-star Fizz and a 4-star defense. And the math chainings are 5 Reaper, 3 Ifrit, 3 Ice Golem. Now, I went a little bit for you. Yeah. Alright, so overall, my thoughts on this banner. It's looking pretty good. 3 of the 4 of these are decent units. They're all A tier. Arguably, Rem is S tier. Rem will probably fall S tier for global. Lapri might even fall S tier for global. Reshell might even fall S tier for global. It depends on how our meta is. I don't think we have that good of a fire meta right now. Honestly, this relies on Barrick, mostly on JP for her to be good. So she might fall A or B. That'd be probably more likely A. Rem more likely S on global. So yeah, overall, it's a decent banner to pull on. We have no idea what the other filler are going to be though for the Hero Fest. So it honestly depends. Keep that at your own discretion. But yeah, I will probably do wave pool maybe. I don't know. I already have Rem. So of course, we are getting the 5-star Rebellion event. With that comes 3 5-star equips. This will be a new event, so we'll have LP stones and everything again. Yay! This is free to equip, and who's the other one? Is it Gloria? It might be Gloria. These are future units that are coming out. Damage to gods, 20% up on this 5-star Fizz item. And it's max stats, or scroll. I got a scroll or it won't translate. 6,000 target attribute physical damage, crit rate, 30% up for all ally for 6 seconds. Meh, kind of good. It's better when you have freed. If you don't have freed true, you can run this. Better to run toy swords though. I don't know. This equip's decent, not the greatest. Still max 1, of course, maybe 2 of them. The next one that we have here is another 5-star Fizz, and it is damage to demons 20% up. And, it's 4,500 optimal attribute. Physical damage, paralyzed enemy with 30% chance. Break power 1,200. Look at it this way, it's a worse version of Bat Missile. If you didn't max that many Bat Missiles, which you should have, because they give damage up and faint chance, and faint is better than paralyzed because it's less resisted. You can still farm this. I would do 1 or 2, maybe even 3, just cause. But overall, it's a mid-tier physical attack, probably. And then the last one is, of course, the 5-star magic item. Damage to Genie 20% up. I forgot to go over the CTs. 46 in CT by max Limburg, and that's pretty good for a magic item, honestly. Dark attribute magic damage 5,500. Make it dark with 30% chance. Break force 900. I have no idea what that means. So, yeah, I've never had this equip. I was not around when this event was rerun twice now. So I have no idea. I guess I'll have to find it out. Sounds good to me. It's on a 40-second CT, and you know how magic items are. We don't have good magic item event items that are not gotcha items, basically, because gotcha items and X marks are pretty much what dominate Magic slots. So it'll be interesting to see. So yeah, guys, that is all the event news that we have right now that I know of. We don't know the login bonus yet. Hopefully it's good. Just to clarify one thing though, I am clapping my hands because I'm an idiot. Um, that's not what I wanted to clarify. The login bonus should be good. The anniversary doesn't technically start till February 6th, right? Okay. So this is what happens on JP2. The first round of units, Reshal and Lapri, were given out a few months ahead, and then they had filler stuff. Like back then, they had Monster Hunter collab, and they're rerunning Godzilla on JP. They're announcing it. I would not be surprised if we get it too. So we'll probably have this. Godzilla collab might even start at the same time as JP for us too. Who knows? Maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't know when Godzilla starts. Uh, but we also have raids coming this month. They said Thanksgiving week, so that's 2 weeks or 2.5 weeks out. And then we have Christmas event right afterwards, and then the New Year, and then we'll probably see the more swing towards. So we'll be closer to the anniversary too. So yeah, that's how I think it's gonna go. I don't think Freed's gonna just drop in 2 weeks. Alright, you don't have to worry about that. I'd be really surprised if something like that happened. That'd be really stupid. So don't be too hyped for a lot of login bonuses and stuff right now. This is just to get us excited for the anniversary, and this is the first batch of anniversary units. So yeah, guys, this is Bori. I do apologize. It's a little longer video. Of course, it's gonna take me a while to upload. Fuck, I'm gonna stop talking. You guys have a great day. I'll see you guys in the update tomorrow.